I'm not wearing it this week, I'm not! I'm Chelsea from What Culture, and you're watching this week's Fast Count. First up for this week's WWE news, we see the return of Paige by the looks of things. She's put up on her Instagram account this week that she has returned to the NXT Performance Center and is currently in training to get back in the ring. The last time we saw Paige in a WWE ring was June 2016, so it has been quite a while since she has competed. However, she's still a two-time Divas champion. And while we're on the subject of big WWE returns, this week we also saw the return of Charlotte to a SmackDown WWE ring. This week she challenged Natalya for the WWE Women's Championship. Charlotte, of course, has been out of action recently due to looking after her very unwell father in recent times, Ric Flair. Next up in WWE this week, we saw, shall we say, a controversial promo from Jinder Mahal on Shinsuke Nakamura in SmackDown Live. In this promo, we obviously saw Jinder Mahal call out Shinsuke Nakamura leading up to their massive championship match at No Mercy this Sunday. The response to this promo has left fans outraged and completely divided on social media. We can see on Twitter there's plenty of fans that are completely unhappy with it. They feel like in 2017, perhaps these comments shouldn't have been made in a WWE ring. Even the Washington Post have had something to say about it, and I've been asking fans to get in touch with them to give their side of the story from that night. In other news this week from around the world of wrestling, we see the Rock and Roll Wrestling Rager at Sea cruise. Included on this cruise will feature podcasts, live bands such as Fozzy, many wrestling legends such as Ricky Steamboat, Raven, Rey Mysterio, Mick Foley, Diamond Dallas Page, just to name a few, and a Ring of Honor live show. Unfortunately, the next piece of news we have is quite sad, and it's the news that Bobby Heenan has passed away at 72 years old due to complications from cancer. Bobby Heenan has obviously been part of the wrestling community for over 5 decades now, and his work will always be remembered and sorely missed. Our deepest condolences obviously go out to his friends and family at this time. Next up this week in other wrestling news, ICW have announced that they will be running their first ever all-female wrestling main event at their next show at the Garage in Glasgow on October 1st, and it will be between Kaylee Ray and the current champion, Casey. Finally, in this week's wrestling news from elsewhere,
Wait. First off, you can't do news without a jingle. And also, secondly, I'm not Jules in this scenario, I'm actually the internet, and I'm very angry.
You're very angry?
Yeah, I'm very angry.
Why are you
with
very
all
angry?
the departures, you know? You're not an Adam, you're not an Adam, you're not a Ross, you're not a Sam Oliver, you're not Jack G. King, thank Christ. What are you going to do about that?
I'm sure they'll be fine, you know. Wish them all the best of luck in the future.
Yeah, seriously, best of luck, lads.
Good luck.
Mean it. But you're a girl.
I'm a girl.
I guess I should just get used to that. I guess I should just get used to that. But I want an official explanation of what's going on.
You want an official explanation of what's going on? Well, funnily enough, today, What Culture have sent us actually a special spokesperson to address this very point.
Better not be Cleary.
It better not be Cleary.
We'd like to thank them for their work over the past 2 years and wish them all the best in their future endeavours. While we understand this news will disappoint a section of our audience, we'll be using this opportunity to diversify and expand the product as a whole. We'll be introducing brand new shows, brand new personalities, and freshening up existing elements of all our channels. We look forward to sharing more announcements on this in the coming weeks.
And once again, that brings us to the final section of the Fast Count this week, which is my Wrestler of the Week. And yet again, I'm joined by my very special guest, Jules.
Rusev Crush! Rusev Machka!
And why are you my Wrestler of the Week this week?
Because
I'm just going to stop the
yeah, it's sounding a wee bit
it's not good,
weird.
Is it? Basically, because he lost against Randy Orton in pretty quick succession, didn't he? And then he went home to Bulgaria. He was disgraced, but now he's back, and he won in about under 10 seconds or something like that. And Lana's going mad back home. She's like, "Yay, brilliant! That's so cool!" That's not our accent either. Terrible at this. But yeah, that's
really
why,
bad at
that's why he is your Wrestler of the Week and why I have to dress up as him.
Yes. Nice bit.
But that's the real stuff.
Yeah. So once again, just from everyone here at What Culture, we'd just like to wish everyone who's recently departed from us all the best in the future. We can't wait to see what they do next. We'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.